Hello students, RNL's topic for today is all about Lesson 14, Organizing Data in Tables and Using Appropriate Graphs to Represent Organized Data. Let's start from a review. Directions. Answer the questions below with your partner. You can pause the video and answer the given questions. First question, what types of graphs should have columns or bars of the same width, an appropriate title, and clearly labeled and scaled axes? The answer is column or bar graph. Number 2, what types of graphs have no axis and consist of a circle divided into sectors in proportion to each quantity? The answer is pie chart. Second question, what types of tables show each of the scores in a data set and the number of times means frequency that each of the scores occurs? Answer is frequency distribution table. Question number 3. What are the special column graphs with no gaps between the columns that show each of a set of scores on the horizontal axis and the frequency of the scores on the vertical axis? The answer is histogram. Let us proceed for the lesson language practice. Arrange the jumbled letters to form a word. Number 1. What do you think is this word? The answer is bar graph. What do you think is this word? The answer is frequency. Next. The word is histogram. Next jumbled letters. Answer is column graph. The answer is axis. So these are the important words that you can encounter to our problems. Let us have now STEM for items 1 and 2. A survey of teenagers in Sumland was conducted recently to find their main listening preference among 5 types of music: pop, hip-hop, rock, jazz, and country. The pie chart below was drawn to represent the findings of the survey. So look at the pie chart on the left side. So we will have pop. The next one is jazz. Then hip hop. So this is the part of the pop. And then jazz, the smaller part. Hip hop, okay, this gray. Country, the color black. And then the rock. So this is the part of the rock. So from data and construction of the pie chart, it is known that the sector angle in the pie chart for hip hop is 90 degrees. So this one is 90 degrees. Country is twice as popular as jazz as a main listening preference. Following survey, all of the teenage students in class 7R in a school in Sumland recorded that the number of hours of music of all types that they listened to on particular weekends. The hours recorded were 2, 1, 0.5 or 1 half, 0, 3, 1.5, 2.5, 1, 0.5, 0, 2, 1.5, 1.5, 2, 0, 1, 0.5, 2, 4, 1, 0, 3.5, 3, 2. Remember those 0.5 meaning 1 half. From this information for STEM 1, you can pause the video to answer the item 1 questions numbers 1 to 3. Let's start. Item 1, question 1. What percentage of the Sumland teenagers surveyed gave hip-hop as their main listening preference? So for the hip-hop, since the sector angle in the pie chart for hip-hop is 90 degrees, so which represents 1/4 of the pie chart. So meaning it has 25%. Question 1 to I. If pop is 8 times more popular than jazz. So again, 8 times more popular than jazz. Are rock and country together more or less popular than hip hop? So, rock and together, meaning 100% minus 40% for pop, plus 25% for hip hop, plus 5% for jazz. So we have total of 30%. Therefore, rock and country together are more popular. 30% of those surveyed done hip hop, 25% of those surveyed as a main listening preference. Question number 2. Do we know from the pie chart how many Sumland teenagers were surveyed? Explain your answer. The answer is no, because this pie chart provides percentage only. Question number 3. You are asked to complete a bar graph of the same data. If one unit represents 5% on the horizontal axis, how many units long do you need to draw the bar? For I, we have rock, and 2I, country. So look at the given here on the right side. So the pie chart, it is said pop 40%, jazz 5%, hip hop 25%, country 10%, then rock 20%. So our answer for the rock is 4 units, and for the country, 2 units. So let's find out how did we get 4 units and then 2 units. Example, if we have 100% minus 40% for pop, plus 25% for hip hop, plus 5% for jazz, plus 10% for country. So it is equivalent to 20% gave rock as their main listening preference. So let us have a check. 40 plus 25 is 65. Plus 5, we have 70. And then plus 10, we have 80%. So subtract it from 100%, so we will have 20%. So if one unit represents 5% on the horizontal axis number of units long, for bar representing rock 20%, so it means 4 times 1 unit, it is equivalent to 4 units. For the 2I, number of units long for bar representing country, that's 10%. So it means 2 times 1 unit is equivalent to 2 units. So use the answers to complete the bar chart. So this one on the left side, so the incomplete. We don't have rock here and then the country. So the answer on the right side, so the rock, it has 20%, as we mentioned a while ago. Country, it has 10%. Item 2, question number 1. You can pause the video again to answer all questions. Question 1. Complete the frequency distribution table below to represent the data for class 7R. Then hours recorded were data for the number of hours. So here is the table. What you will do is to tally or count the number of hours by means of tallying all the data and then get the frequency. So let's check the table. So the number of hours of 0. So how many students with 0 hours? Okay, so let us have 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's find out. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Okay, check. What about 0.5 hours? 0.5, 1, 2, 3. So that's correct. Next, per 1 hour. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So we have 4. Next, 1.5 or 1.5 hours. So there are 3. 1, 2, and then 3. So that's correct. Next, for 2 hours, we have 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. 2.5 hours, we have 1. For 3 hours, we have 2. So 3. So 1, and then 2. Okay, that's correct. For 3.5 hours or 3.5, so we have 1. So this is 3.5. 1. And then for 4 hours, where's 4? Okay, that's correct. So it's 1. So correct the tally table. Question number 2I, what was the most common number of hours that these students were listening to music? So our answer is 2 hours with a frequency of 5. So here is 2, this one, and then 5, frequency of 5. Question 2, how many students are in class 7R? The answer is number of students in class 7R. Sum of frequency, you will get the total of this frequency. We have 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 5 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. The answer is 24. Next, for 3I, how many students were listening to music for 2.5 hours or more, for 1 hour or less? Okay, for 2.5 hours, so we will have 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. So where's 2.5? So this one, so or more, so meaning this frequency 1, frequency 2, 1, and 1. So there are 5. For number of students listening to music for 1 hour or less. So 1 hour or less, so we'll have 4, 3, 4. So 4 plus 3, 7 plus 4 is 11. For question number 3, draw a frequency histogram to display the data in the frequency distribution table. Remember to include a scale and title on each of the horizontal and vertical axes as well as title for the histogram. So here is the histogram. So title, how hours of music listened to by student in 7 years. We all have the frequency on the left side, and on the horizontal axis, we have scores or the hours of listening to music. So again, vertical axis, frequency, horizontal axis, we have hours of listening music, and then the title, hours of music listened to by the students in year 7 class. So as you can see, how many students listen 1/2 hour? So we will have 3. Okay, 0 hour, we have 4. 1 hour, 4. 1.5 hour, 3. 2 hours, we have 5. 2.5 hours, we have 1. And then 3 hours, 2. 3.5 hour, 1. And then 4 hours, we have 1. I hope you learned something. So thank you for watching.